Reesie Boy, back with another video. What's happening? What's happening, guys? Cody's in the building. Cody's in the building, guys. What's up? What's up, guys? I came home, took a shower. I just got home like maybe about an hour ago. Took a shower and whatever. And I took an hour-long shower just to wash everything, to make sure I don't bring anything in this house because of, you know, who I live with, people. So, guys, anyways. Okay, so we're having corn and we are having, let's say grace. Dear God, bless this food and bless this time. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, guys. So I have a mega shout out to Aya, guys. Go follow Aya on YouTube. Aya's blogs, I think it is. I could be wrong. Aya, comment below if I didn't say your name right so I can say it in the next blog. But guys, for the whoever watches my lives to the end, you guys get a shout out. So today I owed it to Aya. So shout out to Aya, guys. Everyone go follow Aya on YouTube, guys. She has a YouTube channel. Check out Aya, guys. Okay. And then tomorrow is Sniper 23's blogs. He gets a shout out tomorrow, but he kind of got a shout out now, but he'll get another shout out tomorrow. And then after that is MND blogs, I think it is. I'm saying it wrong, maybe. But shout out to everybody who is in my live today. Thank you. I was looking for Mr. Dash, and she's right here, Mrs. Dash. Come on in, Mrs. Dash. Come on in. Okay, stir. I think I'm in love with the cocoa. I don't even know what that song means, so let me not say that because it could be something bad. So thank you for joining my live, guys. I've been waiting. We got over, how many views did we have? We were live for 5 hours, right? And we had over, ooh, that's sour. Lemonade. We had over 31 likes, or 32 or 33 likes. I'm not sure. My finger doesn't hurt anymore. So I think that means it's healing. I hope. Excuse me. But I just have to be careful. I can't hit it. I can't bump it. I can't do nothing. So, hold on, guys. Let me put my headphones in. Hold on. Guys, please pray for the Middle East. Something happened, guys. Please pray for the Middle East. I can't mention what happened, but just turn on your news and look. If I have any fans from the Middle East, I'm praying for you guys. I promise you. I'm praying for you guys. But I can't mention it on YouTube. You're not allowed. But a little story time, guys. A little story time from REESIE Boy. Okay, so let me know if I told you guys this story time. Who is that? It's like a car, a white car just went slowly in front of our house. I was I think I was like 12. I think I was 12. And I remember I was 12 years old. And I remember I was at a private school. Or not a private school. I was at a special needs school, but I guess it was still private technically. And I remember this was my first girlfriend ever. My first girlfriend ever. Did I tell this story? I don't know. Comment below if I told this story, guys. Her name was Emily. And Emily had no disability. Emily was the teacher's daughter who she wanted to work with people with disabilities. That was her dream. And so what she would do is her third period class was our class. So she could interact with us, get to know us, see what our issues were. I just hit my finger. See what our disabilities were and different stuff. So Emily would be in our class with us and protect us when people would make fun of the other kids that were just different. You know, it wasn't that they were weird or anything. They were just different. Here I am spitting and everything. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry if I'm smacking in your ear. If you're listening to this. I'm back, guys. Sorry, Jama called me. So anyway, me and Emily. Emily was a cheerleader. I was 12. Emily, I think, was like 13 or something. She might have been my same. She might have just turned 13. And we liked each other. We hanged out after school. Because, again, I was best friends with her brother, Cody. I was best friends with Cody. Like, that is so sour. I was supposed to put a little bit in there. We would hang out after school a lot. I would go to her house. I'd be spending the night with Cody, like on Friday nights. I would spend the whole weekend because we went to school together and we were in the same class. So it worked out perfectly. And Cody and me, both of our disabilities were just our reading. Like that was literally our only problem. We were good in every other subject. But our parents put us in these classes, so we just stayed in the classes because we didn't know any better. Parents, I'm begging you guys, just from learning from what REESIE Boy said, for me who has a disability, was diagnosed with a disability since I was a baby, don't suffocate your kids. Like, don't like baby them so much. Let them learn. Let them make their own mistakes. Let them have their own heartache, you know? Because at the end of the day, God forbid you're not here, right? You don't want someone to throw them in a home and just throw them away to give them to the state. The state don't know how to deal with them. The state just abuses them and takes their money. That's all the state does. So make sure you teach your child how to function in the world and all the different stuff. Because some of you guys might call me your brother, your uncle, your guidance, your whatever you want to understand from me. But people with disabilities, show that you can function on your own. Unless you have a severe disability and you don't even know what day it is and what time it is and you can't even speak, then that's different. But if you don't have a severe disability and your disability is maybe that you're just, you were born a certain way, or you have a walking disability, or you got a disability from an accident and you remember what the world was before the accident, or you don't, all your parents have to do is work with that child. That's all they have to do. And if they work with that child will succeed. Believe me. Believe me. If you guys take anything from me, believe that. Because my parents worked with me, the school worked with me, and Jama has worked with me now into my 20s, okay? Jama met me when I was like 25, 24, and now I'm 31. So Jama's known me a long time. And will know me the rest of my life. 100%. No one can ever come between us. The bond that we have, no one can break it. It would have to be us that would throw it away. It would have to be me and her to be like, we can't. She thinks a girl will come in between us. I said, yeah, right. But anyways, getting back to the story, because I always go sidetracked. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. So I remember one night, I went to go get me something to drink. It was like a scene out of the movies. We both reached for the cup. Our hands touched. There was like some type of butterflies or whatever. We're both young. I don't know why we thought about butterflies. And then she pulls back and she's like, oh, sorry, you can get it. And I'm like, no, you. I'm like, ladies first. And she's like, you're such a gentleman. She's like, as long as you know my brother, you've always been sweet to me and sweet to other people. He's like, you were raised right. I'm like, yeah, because I was raised by my mother and my sisters and my friend's mom down the street and the other lady who made me the quilt, like I told you. Congratulations to you, Miss Rowick. I love you. I miss you. She just got married, guys, yesterday. So congrats to you, if you watch my channel. So I remember she said that to me, and then we just sat and talked for hours. And then Cody comes out. He's like, Matt, where are you? And I'm like, oh, I'm just talking to your sister. Why are you talking to her? She's boring. I'm like, Cody, stop. Go play your video games. I wasn't even playing anyways. I was just talking to you as you were playing and watching you. You know, he was playing, oh my God, come to me, come to me, come to me. He was playing, oh my gosh, what is that Disney game? Oh my goodness, what is it called? There's this video game that came out a long time ago with all the Disney characters. I forget what it's called, but if you know it, guys, comment below. Like L-Dog, you might know it. Gio, you might know it. All the boys might know it who watch it, or the girls. Girls play it too. But let me know, guys, because I used to know that name. It was my favorite video game of all times. I forget what it's called. So, hold on, guys. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. I'm sorry. So, like I was saying before, so, anyways, so we were like, okay, whatever. So we started talking. Like every time I would go over there, we would always talk. And then at school, we would talk because we had lunch together. And then we would always, because they made sure like all the special kids still ate with the regular kids too. And I didn't like that because we were still picked on. We were still, food was thrown at us. People called us weird. People called us names and different stuff like that. And see, me, I have a mouth on me. When I'm frustrated, I will tell you how I feel. I have no filter. So I'll tell you how I feel. Like, I'll be respectful to a point. If you start talking about me, like, in a really mean way, then I'm going to come back in a mean way. But if you respect me enough, then I'll respect you too. So people will be like, oh, the weirdo table. Oh, the crazy table. Oh, the whatever table they would call us. And I didn't like it, but, you know, what can you do? You know, I didn't want to get in trouble. I just don't like certain titles that people put on you. So anyway, I remember one time I was about to get in this fight with this jock, this older kid. He was way older than me. I'm 12, right? He's like, he had to be like 16, 17, right? Was a big jock for the school. Like super, super, super. I don't even know if he went pro. He might have went pro, guys. I don't know. He could be playing for some college team. I think he might even play for the Ohio Buccaneers. I don't know. Ohio State. But he would have retired. No, because if I'm 30, then he's got to be like, no, he might have retired already. I don't know. But he was good, guys. He was good. He could have went pro. He was good. Top of the line good. But he was about to fight me because he kept pushing me. He's like, say something, say something, say something. And he like I stuttered, but I never stuttered. I've always had the perfect speech. And he's like, say something. And then I remember he slapped me and I fell to the floor. And I remember Emily came over and started screaming at him and she punched him in the stomach. And then she started beating him and stuff. Leave him alone, leave him alone. I was mad at her because I'm like, why did you fight my battles? Now they're going to call me weak. But she's like, no. She's like, I don't want anyone to mess with you. Like, you're the sweetest person. No one needs to mess with you. You're not a fighter. And so I was like, okay, I forgive you. So we ended up dating after that. And then we dated for like 2 years, guys, until my parents pulled me out of the school. Because the school didn't go any higher. No, because they wanted to homeschool me. Because it was getting too much for them. So they pulled me out of the school when I was 13. So I only dated her No, not 2 years, because I was 12 already. We dated until I was 14. Until I was 14. 14. And then when I left the school and was homeschooled again, then we still dated because I was still best friends with her brother Cody. But then they would come to the farm, they would hang out with us, we would do campouts, we would do sleepovers, we would do field trips, we did a lot of stuff. Then they wanted to be homeschooled because they saw how much fun it was and there wasn't a lot of homework. So then they talked about it with their parents, but their parents were like, no, because we're too busy, there's no one to do it. And my mom was like, I'm not going to be able to do that because I'm doing you, and then I'm still trying to help your older brothers and sisters. I'll be right back, guys. Sorry. So anyway, then when I was going to go to my Christian school, my freshman year of high school, after I was done with middle school, it got really hard because then what happened was their dad was in the Air Force and their dad got stationed in Vegas, Las Vegas. And I was like, oh my God, that broke my heart. Because I truly, 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 truly loved her, guys. I truly loved Emily. And Cody. Cody was my best friend. He was like one of the, we were so close. Not as close as me and Jama are. I don't think I've ever been, well, I was close to John too at the time. Me and John were like that too, like me and Jama. We were. Excuse me. But Cody and me were close than like anybody in Ohio. I was the closest to like Cody. Probably William too. I was really close to William. But I don't know. William kind of cared more about fishing than he did about our friendship. So that like, it was funny because it was like I was jealous of a fish. Like I wanted to spend more time with my best friends, but I was fighting against a fishing pole in a lake. It was so weird. Like we laughed about it later down the line when we grew up. But it was just hilarious. You're not going to see guys when I go out and come back in. So you might be like, why does he keep saying sorry? But it's because I'm texting my sister at the time, and so I'm trying to answer her. So that's why it pauses and come back. So you guys will understand it later. But yeah, so we ended up breaking up. We actually all went out to dinner. The dad took us all out to dinner and told us the news. And then I literally stayed like the whole week with them before they moved because it was during summer break, so it was perfect. Because I was over there like literally every day. And I remember like the last night I was there, it was the first time I had my first kiss ever in my life. I kissed her and I was so like, oh my gosh, there were like butterflies. It was so weird. And then I gave her a teddy bear with my name on it that I went to Build-A-Bear to build that said, I love you. And then she gave me one too. I think I got rid of mine. Yeah. Or my brother ruined it. Something happened to mine. I don't remember. Maybe I blocked it out of my head. And then I remember crying. Like it was my first heartache ever in my life. Ever. Well, yeah. Probably when I was a baby when I was given away because my birth mom didn't want me. That was probably the first one. But this was probably the second one. And then I remember telling Cody, like, you're my best friend for the rest of my life, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, right. You just say that because you're little, you know? I haven't talked to Cody in over 30 years. I mean, that was when I was, 13, 14? Well, where's our friendship? She's probably married, has kids. I mean, she was older than me anyway. It's like, I'm 31. She has to be like 34, 35. Like, she's older than me. But then, when they left, I remember for Christmas, they surprised me. We were actually leaving church. And the Christmas Eve service, the candlelight service, we would go to it my whole life. I was in the play. I remember I was in the play. And I remember I'm doing the whole performance, whatever. I'm sad because they were supposed to be there. I had a big solo. I was singing and everything. I remember I looked out and there she was and she just waves. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I had to finish singing. And then I finished singing. And then we ran up to each other like a scene out of a movie and hugged each other. And I'm like, what are you guys doing here? They're like, well, we had to go back to see our grandparents for Christmas. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I want to spend the whole day with you. My mom was like, it's okay, that's fine. Go spend it with them. And then they gave me the cutest little present. I think it was like a pair of Shaq pajamas, you know, the basketball player Shaq. And then they gave me some like little knickknacks and stuff that they brought back from Vegas to give to my family. And then she wrote me a poem. It was really sweet. And he gave me some type of signed something from someone down there. I forget who he went to see. Some famous concert or something. And then the next year for spring break, I went to Vegas the first time. And oh my God, that's so much fun. We went to go see so many different people. It was so amazing. We saw Celine Dion. We saw so much. Oh my God, it was so gorgeous. But that was my first love, guys. You know. But I've said this so many times before to John. John's like, I don't know who your first love was. I'm like, excuse me. When you're my first love or when you are my second love or my third love or whatever, is when you capture my heart. When you capture my heart and you're like true and honest person to me, then you're my true love, you know? I love you for just being who you are and being honest and truthful. Like, I love you for that. That means a lot to me. Because it proves to me that you're not fake and you're not a liar and you love me for who I am. And like I said before, like, when I fall hard. And I hate that I do that because I feel like it's a bad thing, but it really isn't a bad thing. It just shows that you're hopeless romantic. And I think that I will always believe in love. No matter what happens, I'll always believe in love. It doesn't matter what happens. We finished. I think I will always believe in love. You know? Whoever comes into my life, whoever's like, I'm loving you no matter what, I'll love them too, you know, no matter what. But when you're with me, make sure you truly want to be with me because I don't want to deal with any type of baggage. I don't want to deal with any type of issues. I don't want to deal with any type of like, you know, baby daddy issues. Or I still might love my ex. I don't want to deal with that because that right there will break my heart. Because remember, like I said, I haven't been in a relationship for 7 years, okay? I dated for someone for 7 years, raised their kid. I told you guys that story. Then I broke up with her in April of 2015, right? Then I dated a girl 6 months later because she really liked me, so I was like, okay, fine, let's date, right? But I couldn't be with her because I was still hurting from 7 years of my life being a lie, a whole lie. It broke me. So so I think that's why I've stayed single this whole time is because I just felt broken. So that's why I feel like my next relationship has to be real because if that next relationship, I want to grow old with that person. I want to watch movies. I want us to have grandchildren that we can raise together. I want us to travel the world together. I want us to do romantic stuff together. I want us to do like flower petals on the floor to say happy anniversary. Or I'm a daredevil at heart, so I like to do like fun stuff that's scary. Like I'm scared of heights, but I want to get over my scare of heights. Excuse me, my burping thing is still there. But if she's there, I can just look at her and she'd be like, babe, You got this, okay? Come on, let's do this. Like, that's what I want. Even Jama's the same way too. I know Jama would do that, but she's scared of heights too, and she doesn't want to do it. So I'm like, okay, fine. But, and I even think my brother-in-law would do that with me too. He would definitely be like, come on, you got this. We can do this. Let's do it. So that's the plan. But because of what we're dealing with, we're like, okay, we'll just do it 2021. But, you know, it is what it is, guys. It'll happen. I believe it will happen sooner or later, guys. But anyways, guys, I love you so much for watching. Thank you for watching this video, guys. Stay blessed, stay safe, and get ready for tomorrow's live, guys. Another 5 hours, guys. So come with all your questions for me and Jama TV, guys, okay? I love you guys. Peace. Make sure to support Jama TV. Mega live, guys. Join her group, guys. Join her group, guys, okay? Support Jama TV, because big blessings come if you support Jama TV too, okay? Love you guys. Peace.